I'm making this video about really overall shoulder strength and exercises you can do to build shoulder strength. But if you're trying to work on handstands and trying to be able to hold them very strong, to be able to get up or even hold them strong or do handstand push-ups, the following exercises are going to help you greatly be able to hold a handstand and be able to do a freestanding handstand push-up. So I'm going to go through a easiest to hardest progression, and then I'm also going to do some conditioning exercises, because think about your handstands. If you're trying to progress in your calisthenic strength, then handstands is also ultimately going to be like the ultimate shoulder strength exercise you can do, handstand push-ups, right? So I'm gonna go from basic to advanced, and then also some walking techniques. All right, so no one ever learned how to walk or stand on their 2 feet without practicing walking. So you can't learn handstands by just standing still in your handstand. You literally have to get up there and walk around and feel what it feels like to move and feel your body moving around up in that position. So that is crucial. So I'm going to show you some conditioning exercises that you can do, along with some walking around exercises and different goals that I have in mind. So when I go out to do walking handstand training, I set some goals for myself and try to make it as fun as possible. So we're going to use the basketball court where it has some lines and some goals that I can set for myself, and I'll come back and talk about them when we get further into it. So those are some basic exercises that you can do, the pike push-ups and then the elevated pike push-ups. Obviously, the more of a 90-degree angle you can get into when you're doing your push-ups, the more shoulder strength you're gonna need. So if you can't really do a pike push-up right off the bat, start with regular push-ups, planks, basically holds. You can hold this position and just sort of rock into it. And those are some basic ways you can build the overall shoulder strength you need. And then we're gonna right now get into some actual handstand walking drills. So that's what Logan and I are gonna get into right now. And this right here is gonna really build on your handstand strength. So if you are somebody who can already hold a handstand against the wall and are just trying to like be able to hold it and be steady, you know, in that position, this video right here, this portion right here is really for people who are trying to master the handstand and are kind of stuck on it and need some additional maybe some different exercises to do, some different schools of thought on it. So we're going to set up the camera and just kind of film our little handstand walking training session. So here we go. that was our basic handstand workout. So on top of all the other things in the gym that I do, I want to work on my handstands. You have to give your handstands practical application. So if you're trying to learn how to stand on your hands and be still, and you're trying to master it, then you really need to work on your walking and your pirouetting and your basic functions. You know, just how you learned how to walk on your feet, you have to do on your hands. So when it comes to learning and mastering your handstand, be sure that you're involving movement in your handstand training. And the reason why I basically did all of this right here and go into the different squares and the pirouetting, I try to set goals for myself. So I'll start at this line, come to this square, do a pirouette, then face forward again and keep going to the next line, and just try to set little obstacle courses for myself. Sometimes I'll be at the gym and I'll set up like a foam roller, walk a couple of steps, walk over the foam roller. Those are things you have to do to improve your handstand strength. You have to push your mind. You have to keep graduating to the next level when it comes to your handstands. If you're just trying to practice your handstands and hold it, you'll only get so far, because the only thing you can do is just hold for time. But if you want to get to push-ups and more impressive calisthenic shoulder strength, you have to push your walking capability, and your pirouetting overall balance. So you have to challenge yourself. And then also at the end, long distance training. So I basically do my workout. I only posted 2 of them, but I go across the court. So I'll cross the court 4 times. I'll hit each square, and that's just something I've been doing recently. But again, in the next couple of weeks, it'll evolve for me, and you got to keep it fun, you got to keep it practical, and you got to keep pushing yourself. So this is just where I'm at now, what I'm doing, and these are just some ideas for you to give it a try, and see if it works for you. And thanks for watching.